Hi guys, I'm going to try a new format where I'm standing up. So, a famous quote from Warren Buffett, the stock market is a no-call strike game. You don't have to swing at everything, you can wait for your pitch. In this video, we're going to see how you can choose your battles. So, in the previous videos, we saw how to build your team, so your portfolio allocation. In reality, each elementalist in your team can have multiple powers. They can control water, fire, earth, and air. So each element has its own properties. Water is a healer, earth is stable, fire is powerful but can consume things pretty fast, and air is light but it's also fast and hard to grasp. We're going to see how this works with stocks. Each element is an investment style. Water is value stocks, earth is value stocks, fire and air is growth stocks. Value stocks are stocks in blue here, stocks that are stable but are going to grow but not very high over the long run. And growth stocks are stocks that are unstable, that could dip a lot over the short run, but that can grow much more over the long run. The thing is that often beginners are scared by growth stocks because they could see it dip and they will be like, oh, Aness, I just bought this, it's going down, why? It's a growth stock, you want to hold it long term. So let's see how this works in practice. In practice, you don't have elements, you have industries and sectors. So water is like utilities, earth is like real estate, consumer stocks, fire is like technology, biotech, cryptocurrency, things that can blow up but also burn your hands over the short run especially, and air is in between, so it's like AI, fintech, media, etc. Now, water, each element is great for strategy as well. So water is great for dividend investing, for defensive investing, for factor investing based on fundamentals and value. Earth is great for value, for income strategies, for real estate. Fire is like momentum trades, option trades, leverage ETFs. And air is like growth as well, and momentum as well, but they are more like story driven, so it's like more in between. Now, we said you build your team, okay? So you have your team, you have your large cap, mid cap, etc. Now your elementalist, you have to pick their element and you have to do it for each of the professions. In my team, what I like, but like everyone will have his own team, I like to have 40% fire, tech, 20% healthcare, water, let's say, 20% finance, and then 10% energy and 10% cash. My cash is earth here. I don't go after dividend stock that much. I don't go after value that much, but we're going to see later. Okay, and so in practice, how does it work? We said Coca-Cola, XOM, etc. It's defensive stocks. They are great for short term, and these ones are also value stocks. So they're like water and earth. They are great for short term because it's not going to dip. It's going to go up slowly. Then you have the large cap growth. These ones are in between. So they start playing with fire, but most of them will be water or air. Then you have your mid cap that are a bit more risky, similar to large cap, but as soon as you get to the small cap, that's it. You're only playing with fire and air. You're not playing with water and earth anymore. Same thing with IPO, small caps. When under $1 billion, it's only fire and air, okay? So this is a great team. Like if you want copy mine, it's okay. You have 40% tech, 20% healthcare, 20% finance, etc. But this is a mistake. You don't want to burn yourself, you know? Like when you have a fire and air only, you have a rocket, okay? So rocket is great. Rocket is going to go up, but as soon as something goes wrong, boom, it's going to explode. You have a dynamite in your hands, you know? You're ready to literally, if you can hold long term, it can be a good move, but again, try to build a nice portfolio. You can have exceptions, like if you own properties, because properties is like earth. So it makes sense to have a portfolio a bit riskier, but again, you're not going to sell your properties to buy cash if something goes wrong. So try to keep something safe. And if you don't have properties, well, you should buy some real estate stocks, stocks that pay you dividends. The company itself buys a lot of properties, you own a portion of it, they get the income and they pay you, and that's it. You should not have only a portfolio of earth, I'm telling you, it's like another mistake. But it's great to have some real estate stocks, okay, and dividends. So again, the goal is to turn beginners into experts, forge alliances, and win the game, okay? So there are 2 more videos, let's go through them.